Good morning, year two. Welcome to your maths lesson today. You know how this starts. Whereas last term, we always started with some adding and taking away. We're now going to have our starters be times and divide so that we can really keep that practice up. Because though we're no longer learning it in our lessons because we moved on to shape, we can still practice here. Okay, so pause the video, have a go. Remember to use your groups, number line, counting, whatever you need to work it out. Off you go. Okay, so we have 5 times 8, which is 40. And if that's not what you got, remember, you should have done 5 groups. And then put 8 dots in every group. Obviously more carefully than I'm doing it. And then count them all up. Okay, so when we're multiplying, it's about counting it all up. Okay, and then 12 times 2 should have got 24. 1 times 3, whenever we times something by 1, it stays the same. So it's just 3. 8 times 4 is 32. There we go. 7 times 3 is 21. 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, now for divide, we do something different. The second number is how many groups we do. So here is 4. So we've got 4 groups. And instead of putting 16 in every circle, we share it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then you can count out one group to be like, oh, okay, this is our answer. So 16 divided by 4, there's 4 dots in a circle. So our answer is 4. 28 divided by 7, the answer is also 4. 8 divided by 2, our answer is also 4. That wasn't even on purpose. I wrote these questions. I didn't even mean to have 3 4s in a row. 25 divided by 5, 5. 32 divided by 8, hey, guess what? It's 4. So well done. I don't know what's gone wrong with my computer here. Let's try that again. There it is. So well done if, again, you put 4, and then 60 divided by 10 is 6. Something a bit different. 4, 5, and 6 were all our answers there. Hopefully some different questions tomorrow. All right. Let's move on. Can take its time, but we'll get there. Then remember, you can always go back over any of those questions that you didn't quite get. Right, so we are carrying on with shape this week, and today we are kicking it off with looking at lines of symmetry. Lines of symmetry. So to succeed in being able to recognize lines of symmetry, we need to identify a shape and then have a look, is it horizontal or vertical? And then on either side of the line, are the shapes the same? Okay, now that's a lot of words. So symmetry is when a shape that has you can put a line for a shape so that on either side of the shape, it's split exactly in half. So both sides look exactly the same, okay? So here we have this shape, which is a triangle, and they've put a line through here, okay, saying this is a line of symmetry. Right, so we need to look both sides of the line. Is this shape the same as this shape? And of course, the answer is no. They look very different, okay? But if that line of symmetry had been here, suddenly both sides look exactly the same. So that is a line of symmetry. So a line of symmetry is when you can split a shape in two to create two new, exactly the same shapes. They are just a reflection of each other, okay? Don't worry, we're not focusing on drawing them today. It's just, are we able to identify them, right? That's what we're focusing on, okay? So this line of symmetry is called vertical, okay? Vertical means up and down. Left to right is horizontal. The way to remember that is horizontal, the sun comes over the horizon. Okay, so the horizon is like the ground going across, the sun coming above it. Okay, so horizontal, horizon, and then vertical. Okay. So that's our vocabulary today. Horizontal and vertical, which I just described the difference. Horizon, horizontal, and then vertical. And then we're only focusing on 2D shapes today. And then lines of symmetry, which I just explained, is a line that you can put in the middle of a shape that creates two new identical shapes. We'll see how we get on. So remember that information knowledge organizer is still in the teens folder where it was last term. So you can still use that if you're forgetting names of certain things. Okay, so here we have three shapes, all that someone has given it a go at putting a line of symmetry, all vertical lines of symmetry. We're only going to look at vertical today. We're not going to try with horizontal. We're just going to focus on vertical. Okay, so we're just looking at the up and down lines. Right, so three shapes, all with lines in them. Which ones are symmetry? So which ones have identical shapes either side? Okay, so I can look at the line. Yes, it's vertical because it's going up and down. And then either side, I've got the same shape. So I know that A is here. I can look this side of the line and this side of the line and see actually they're a bit different because this has got a flick, almost like you can even count the sides of the shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side of the line, whereas only 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So they have to be different. So this one's not correct. And then on this side, is it right up the middle? And then we've got the same either side. They're like a reflection of each other, like looking in the mirror. So yes, so the answers there are A and C. They're the ones with correct lines of symmetry. All right. Okay, here, they haven't drawn the lines. It's up to us to determine whether there should be lines or not, all right? So we've got A, B, and C. They're only looking for vertical, all right? If it was vertical or horizontal, we could do that for A, and that's the same both sides. Yes? But it's only asking for vertical. Are they the same? No, because you've got like these little lines here, whereas there are no little lines there. Okay, so that is not vertical. Here, it's not the best line, but yes, you can cut it down the middle and they are the same both sides. So B is yes, and then C. So even though you've got the circle both sides, this one has a little flick on it. So no, C is not a line of symmetry. So they are not identical both sides, right? Then last one, you can pause the video and have a go. Which ones have a vertical line of symmetry and which ones cannot have one? Which ones would not work? All right? Pause the video, have a go. I know it's hard because it's on a screen. If we were in class, you'd have the actual pictures in front of you. Fortunately, we don't have that. So just try and imagine that line, okay? Try and picture it in your head. If I put that line there, you can even use your finger on the screen and go, oh, okay, if I do that in the middle, is it the same both sides? Okay, so this one, we put a line down the middle and we can see actually it's slightly different because this is missing a corner. So this shape now looks different to that shape. So that's no vertical line of symmetry. Here, put it down the middle. Yep, they're the same both sides. So that is a vertical line of symmetry. And then same with the last one. Yep, same both sides. Brilliant, they are identical. So yes. So B and C, yes. A, no. Right. In Teams on the assignment, you have questions like this, okay, where you'll have 3 shapes. You've just got to work out, is it a vertical line of symmetry or not? Okay. To the right, there is a text area for you to be able to write in just the letters. You can't tick it because it's an image, but on the right, you can just write the letters. So if you think A is 1, you put it there, okay? Some of them, there is more than one shape that has it. So make sure you check every shape, okay? And if you want to stretch yourself, draw your own shapes and then the lines of symmetry that go in it, all right? Or look at the shapes already there and see if there are any horizontal lines of symmetry that can go in, any ones that go across. Right, good luck. This is a new thing, so give it your best go. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.